After two exciting games in Las Vegas, we have our finalists for the league's inaugural in-season tournament. After the Indiana Pacers took care of the Milwaukee Bucks in the early game, the Los Angeles Lakers and New Orleans Pelicans squared off in the second. The game was initially close, with New Orleans leading after a quarter, and even being within 3 late in the second, but in the second half, the Lakers took over. A dominant 43-17 third-quarter drubbing led to a 133-89 blowout. When it was all said and done, Lebron James led the way with 30 points in 23 minutes, while the Pelicans were completely helpless as the game progressed. No New Orleans starter exceeded the 13 points scored by Zion Williamson. Now, the Lakers prepare for a winner-take-all game on Saturday against the Indiana Pacers, a team they have a bit of recent history with. They were engaged in trade rumors for most of last season involving Miles Turner and Buddy Hield, and all 8 of their games over the past 4 seasons have been decided by double digits. With that matchup, this tournament is going to end with a bang. Here are the 3 biggest takeaways from the Laker blowout. 1. An unusual Laker victory. It might be hard to believe now, but the Lakers lost the physical portion of this game early on. They were getting out-rebounded in the first quarter and didn't overtake the Pelicans in terms of paint points until later in the game. The Lakers are built to play bully ball. The kind of game they played on Thursday was unusual, to say the least. The Lakers take the fewest three-pointers in the NBA. They ranked 29th in three-point percentage, but Thursday was an outlier shooting night. They made 17 of their 35 three-point looks. That's what powered the run in the second quarter that initially gave them separation. Now, in a vacuum, this isn't all that meaningful. Outlier shooting nights happen, and the Lakers shouldn't expect one against the Pacers. Indiana allows by far the fewest 3 South in the NBA, but it's a lesson for the Lakers. They may not be a shooting team by design, but even improving their shot diet slightly can have really drastic implications for the rest of the offense. Speaking of which, -2. How that shooting affects the rest of the Laker offense. I just want to take you through one play in the second quarter to give a glimpse into the impact good shooting can have for the Lakers, or more specifically, Lebron James. After shooting roughly 32% on three-pointers last season, he's up to around 39% this season, and it's changing the way teams are defending him. Take this second quarter play. James had just made 3 three-pointers to open the quarter, and the Lakers set up a high pick-and-roll for James and Austin Reeves, because James had just made those 3 South. The Pelicans threw to defenders on the ball to force it out of Lebron's hands. He snuck it to Reeves, who got the 4-on-3 because the Pelicans doubled James and took advantage by getting the ball to Jackson Hayes for the and-one. In a perfect world, teams want to go under screens on James' pick-and-rolls. His pull-up three-pointer is his least dangerous weapon, so they'd rather gear up for a drive or pass. If James is making those 3 South, though, it forces defenses to try to take them away. When they do, James, arguably the greatest decision-maker in NBA history, gets to take advantage with passes like that. Shooting is his only weakness. When they go in, he's a perfect basketball player. Point 3. Critical rest going into the final. The Lakers and Pacers both get a day off before the tournament final, but the rest means different things to those teams. The Pacers are an incredibly young team. The Lakers, at least at the top with James and Anthony Davis, are an older one. Playing the Pacers is an especially taxing experience. They are the NBA's fastest team. If you aren't prepared to run with them, they'll drop 150 on you. From that perspective, getting the blowout was really important for the Lakers. James played only 23 minutes, and Davis played 31. Most of those minutes were relatively low stress. Nobody in the rotation took their usual workload. It's a minor benefit of winning a game so handily, but against Indiana, it could be the difference between winning and losing the NBA Cup.